Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We're due for an Isaac run, and I am excited. The last run was okay, which is better than it has been occasionally recently. 3SE6H609. Hope you caught that. We destroyed a rock on our way into the room with the fucking power of our mind. That's how excited I am to start this run. With mind bullets! That's telekinesis, Kyle. That was I gotta attribute that properly. That was Tenacious D Wonder Boy from their self-titled debut album from 2004. That was like track 7 or something like that. I want to make sure I'm getting a proper attribution here. Don't get mad at me. I'm very excited. Ooh, I mean, we had that on the last run. It's kind of getting an Algis rune late in the game is amazing. Getting one in the mid section of the game is great. Getting one in the early section of the game is almost like a liability. You know, when your teachers run out of ideas for assignments and they'll be like, just take care of this egg. If you break your egg, you don't get an A. Like, that's pretty much what this is. We've got an escort mission that's gonna last for like the entirety of the game. Don't push that out of the way. I'll be real mad. But Rotten Baby early on is awesome. The Algis rune is amazing, but I can't guarantee that I won't forget it, and I can't guarantee that we won't, you know, find a place to use it in the start of the game. The Rotten Baby pickup is the real star of the show right now, temporarily at least. We got 3 bombs, 3 keys. I would be a fool to not at least try to look for the secret room. Probably the second secret room as well. If we can get up to 5H... I want to get it. We could get Transcendence in our secret room. It's a theoretical possibility. I'm going to check for secret room here. We found it. You might ask yourself, why didn't you look... in that area that had... Ooh, that's very nice as well. Why didn't you look in that area that had, like this one right here? Because it looks like more of a secret room location. Well, the secret room is never/rarely next to the boss room. It might be never, it might be rarely. I'm not fully sure. Please work. Alright, well, we fucked up that one, and we won't be able to get the cancer payout, but that's okay. I thought maybe if we got to our secret room, we might find Transcendence in there, and if we found Transcendence in there, that would allow us to get the cancer pickup, but whatever. It's not so bad. Can't complain too hard. We also got a Spirit Hearts, which is going to help us out a ton for getting a deal with the devil on this floor. More than enough keys to make it all happen. We could use our Algis rune there if we wanted to, but that's a pretty... Like, I can use some trinkets in some lazy but productive ways. That's a new low even for me, I think, would be to use the Algis rune to pick up a key and open a golden chest without getting hurt. I would love a bomb here because there is that obvious tinted rock, but for now I'm feeling like this run has started very, very positively, and it's looking like it has the chance to ball out of control. I don't know how I killed that last enemy. Book of Shadows is interesting at the very least. There's nothing wrong with a Book of Shadows. We're not going to use it long term, and there's no arcade on this floor. There might be a random blood bank, but it's kind of unlikely. What we'll do instead is just come back here, and instead of using our Algis rune, we'll pop Book of Shadows, and then we'll walk over here, and we'll open this bad boy up, and that's going to give us a pretty incredible payout there, actually. I can't be mad about that. Decent amount of money, more keys, and then we'll re-roll it. We can re-roll it early. What is going on with the frame rate here? Like, you've actually got to be kidding me with that. I have no idea what caused that one. Piggy bank. It's passive and it's early, so we'll take it. And financially, it helps us out a little bit right now, and hopefully we'll do some more in the future. If I get these guys to explode near the pots, that might be excellent. Well, that's piggy bank paying out for us there at least. I figured like we'd use a reroll because we could probably get another charge from our shop if we had to. Hopefully our shop is around here. It's not, so we got to make the difficult decision of whether or not we fight the boss, knowing it could be a difficult enemy, and we might get hit, or try to find the shop instead. But I think it's better to try to find the shop first, because we need, we would like, let's put it more realistically, to be able to, let me think for a second. I think I would love to get the Nun's Habit, don't get me wrong. But I think I'd rather do things this way. And then we'll blow this up. And hopefully pick up like a bomb and a Spirit Heart or a small rock. Okay, we got a bomb. Which means that we only have one more tinted rock, and I think it's back here. I think that is the last one. So in reality, we probably didn't need to buy the Spirit Heart. That would have put us closer to actually being able to use the Nun's Habit, but this is okay. And we're fighting an easy enemy, so we might not have needed to do it to begin with. But I don't think the Nun's Habit is that valuable anymore. I like it, and it's a prerequisite for some, you know, breaking type runs, obviously. But that's a pretty high-level concern for me right now. I'm not that bent out of shape about it. So our deal with the devil is all but guaranteed here. We're getting a pretty good, you know, baseline foundation for a run, which I'm very happy about. Is this fly just, it refuses to aggro anything? It happens, I guess. Another HP upgrade is kind of absurd at this point. And yeah, this is amazing. Don't want to take these yet, but we'll take Death's Touch for sure. Great item. We'll reroll that into Guppy's Head, and that's really good as well. So we get Guppy's Head. We should hold on to... We get one of the Guppy items, I should say, but we should hold on to this. That just in case we telepilled out. So we might have actually just lost out on our Algiz rune by taking that telepills, but we had to try it anyway just to see if it was some, you know, a good upgrade. We won't be able to get anything out of our boss trap room. I can't get into it. Yet, at least, unless that were Guppy's Paw, then I might have a chance at it. Secret room. We're looking at probably here or maybe next to the item room. It is here, and we get more bombs out of it. I could blow up our donation machine enough to buy Nun's Habit, and I think I will, just because we can, basically. It would be better to have Nun's Habit than to not have it if we find, you know, blood banks and arcades and the, you know, demon judgments and the like in the future. So that's going to take us to 11 cents. And that is going to take us to above where we need to be. So that's Nun's Habit. I hope we didn't miss out on Algiz rune and the other pill, but if we did, we did. You know, there's not that much we can do about it in hindsight. Stuff like that is going to happen from time to time in Isaac. And there, it's gone. At least I don't have to worry about escorting it anymore. Caves Part 1. Alright. So we got really great damage when you consider Death's Touch, not only the damage bonus, but the damage bonus that it'll give us to the rotten baby flies, and the fact that it's a piercing shot. So it gives us, like, a lot of different, not just, like, damage, but a lot of functional ways to improve our damage, even beyond just the statistical kind of, like, you know, raw attribute increase, which I like a lot. Our HP is a little low, but we've got the Spirit Heart protecting it, and of course we have the D6 just in case we don't like what we pick up from our rooms, and that element of choice is a huge reason why the D6 is such a good item. So you'll forgive me if I'm coming at this from like base Isaac 101 kind of standpoint here, but I feel like I need to relearn a little bit. I've been getting by on inertia alone. It's time to start performing admirably again, making good decisions. Man, one fly plus one scythe seems to be enough to get the job done. Little short on range here. That's acceptable. You know, we can, like, get around that. Oh, that was good damage. I thought I would have a chance to dodge there, but did not. Careful. Careful. Not even close to all dead. There's still at least 3 left. Now it's 2. One fly is probably enough to kill. So if we could just get our flies to aggro a little better. There we go. We'll go get that bomb. Onk. I don't like Dead Onion in a way here, because we already had piercing shots, and this is really going to lower our effective range. But I do think it's a damage upgrade, and it's going to make the size of our tiers much larger. And I gotta tell you, I got a soft spot for that. We do get a Spirit Heart back here, which is awesome. You might be saying, well, you fucked up, you dummy. Now you don't have a reroll ready for the boss room, devil room. Well, we wouldn't expect to get a deal with the devil anyway. If we do, it's kind of gravy to begin with. Not that it would be good form to just completely fuck up our chance at having a reroll ready for that, which would obviously be terrible. Instead, what we're going to do is just, you know, walk around until we get to our shop, and maybe we'll have a full reroll just kind of naturally happen from sheer number of rooms, and if we don't, well, then we have the shop that could pay out with the charge, and if it doesn't, well, then we're just going to have to deal with what we got, you know. We could maybe walk into the fire or something like that and Nun's Habit our way up to it, but I think it's probably, I'm skeptical that it would work out, let's put it that way. Matchstick, it's okay. I prefer, the Master of Lockpicking, or Master of Unlocking, Lock Paperclip, whatever you call it, just so that if we do get like Guppy's Tail or something like that, it's super nice for us. Monkey's Paw, you know, there's something to be said for it, but I don't think we need it right now. I think we're doing just fine, and Master of Unlocking can help us out in the future. It might not be called Master of Unlocking, but it's referential to, you know, they should call you the Master of Unlocking. So I'm going to call it whatever the fuck I want. If I want to call it Trinket 32X, that's what I'm going to call it. And if you say that makes no sense, you'd be right. That's not me getting a big head about it. That's just me saying, you know, in my head I've got this classification for these items, and, you know, I remember them the way I remember them. It looks like we will exactly get the right amount of rooms to charge up the D6 here. So we don't need to buy a charge. And in fact, I think I'd be better off maybe just buying nothing here. Yeah, I can get away with that. Let's save our money a little bit so we can have a chance of not only getting the arcade on the next floor, but also being able to buy everything in the arcade. Or everything in the shop, I should say, while playing the blood bank. Not always conceivable. I hate myself for that one. Now I kind of want to buy the Spirit Heart, but we'll be fine for now. Just very dumb decision on my part. You kidding me? Oh, okay, we're all is forgiven. I'm using the up here just in case we got explosive diarrhea. Alright, I can live with this. We could get to 15 cents, but there weren't really any items at 15 cents that I was that interested in. So let's just move this along here. See what we got. Mega Fatty. We got to stand closer than I would like to hit Mega Fatty. At least when it's not doing the tractor beam attack. When it's doing that, we can stand wherever the hell we want. But I think we're still going to be relatively good here. You know, our damage is better than it normally would be at this section of the game. We can get hit by the creep. We should keep a move on just in case he does. You know, it helps to keep your fingers warm just in case he's launching some super quick jumps. But that was a relatively quick fight. A decent upgrade. And we'll totally take Guppy's Paw. Absolutely. I think we'll even use it once just to give us a huge safeguard for Spirit Hearts. And we'll totally pick up the mark as well. That's awesome. And then we'll... oh, now's not the time for that, though, is it? Close that up. All right. Good stuff. Then we got the HP, and yeah, we're not rolling exclusively on Spirit Hearts, but that's totally fine as far as I'm concerned. 1 HP actually gives us a much better chance to generate Spirit Hearts from the blood bank there. So we're very, very close to becoming Guppy. We're a little bit slow for Boss Rush, but to be honest with you, it's just nice to have Boss Rush in the conversation. That hasn't been happening all that much lately, and makes me feel a little bit better that maybe we got a chance at it here. Plus, the mark for much better damage, well, better damage, and it helps us out with our HP as well. By the way, my metrics for Boss Rush are not, like, definitive. It's not like those are from Ed or Tyrone or anyone else at Nicholas involved in the production of the game. They're just my baselines for when I feel comfortable. It's possible that I might, they might be oversimplified. Don't take that as gospel is basically what I'm trying to say. Don't take it as canon. So this is where Piggy Bank gets the chance to, like, literally pay for itself. I don't mean literally for emphasis. I mean mathematically Piggy Bank will probably pay for the 7 cents that Piggy Bank cost us here. And Temperance is actually great. We are going to put it down right here. That way we can get 2 plays for the price of 1, and Piggy Bank will give us the extra money from each one as well, so it's very nice. I do like blowing up the mushrooms. We got a decent chance of getting something that we want. Daddy Longlegs is non-rerollable as far as I'm concerned. I found pills. Balls of Steel. Lovely. Just a great series of pills there. And this is our boss room already. We wouldn't be expecting a deal with the devil, I think, but if it happened, we'll have our reroll ready. We might as well go for it right away. Big room full of mushrooms as well. Yet another key. Could actually use some bombs, but I'm not going to complain about this. Oh, excuse me, my caviar could use a little gold on top of it. Wow, we did get a deal with the devil. Krampus? Yeah, I was going to say, it can't all come up Millhouse, like, every single time. Save some of this luck and freaking dole it out on a more difficult run, please. Like, this one's a little too good for this shit right now. I will take experimental treatment. It gave us HP. Hard to tell what it did on top of that, but it gave us HP at the very least. We could have hurt ourselves. I don't know what the heck was going on out there. I just heard like a trumpet or a trombone in our hallway. We could have hurt ourselves on the fire to get a better deal with the devil item than missing page 2. I normally don't, go down that road with the Nun's Habit. I can understand why you would, but not really my style. It's probably, almost certainly, definitely worth using a Spirit Heart to pick up that cancer trinket. Let's be honest. I'm sorry, Master of Unlocking. We even got 2 cents out of it as well. Quite the severance package. So So we'll be looking for our shop, which should be, you know, very quickly approaching us here. And number one danger right now is that I don't see the enemy bullets because my own bullets are so huge. It's a quality problem to have, but it's a problem nonetheless. Hive Mind, absolutely. With Rotten Baby, there's no doubt that Hive Mind is something I want to pick up. I always want to pick it up whenever it shows up now. And I would love to buy the map as well, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's an unreasonable assumption that we could. I think it's very reasonable, actually, and we should be able to do this room as well. So again, you know, I'm just happy to be in the conversation for Boss Rush. I don't think I'm going to do it, because I am going to spend some time gambling and min-maxing the arcade a little bit here. I think that was relatively worth it. And we have 2 blood banks, so I would be expecting, honestly, we get to play 3 times, which is 6 times. Over-under on that is probably about 10 cents plus piggy bank giving us at least 6. So I would be expecting to get at least 16 cents right here. Oh, piggy bank doesn't pay out there because we were already invincible. That's fucked up. All right, now we're low. We only got 8 cents when I pegged at 16, so I can understand your concerns there. But I'm not going to go and reroll IV bag yet because we have another charge that we could just use, and maybe we want to reroll what's in our boss rush room instead. It could be a guppy item, or it could be just these, which is also okay potentially. We get to fight Mega Fatty again, only this time with the added benefit of the Cancer Trinket, which is going to make us even more offensively potent than we used to be. Plus Hive Mind. Can't forget about Hive Mind. And if we get Guppy, Death's Touch, Hive Mind, it's over. Like, it may already be over, but the ability to spawn so many flies with such high damage, then have their damage bonused on their bonus, you could probably use that. You don't hear it that often, but it does make sense. To have their damage receive a bonus on top of that is also awesome. So I could totally understand that, or I could totally be okay with that. Before we reroll IV bag, I just want to make sure we don't get 2 IV bags. So I'm going to do what I consider to be the smart thing, and we're going to blow up these things to maybe get some more red hearts. And in the process, a little bit more money as well, and then just min-max a little bit here. That's pretty nice. Do we want to? We don't need to blow it up yet. We might get another red heart out of this somehow. Monstrous Tooth is bad. There's no reason to pick it up, I think. Again, like, Monstrous Tooth doesn't come out of the rotation. IV bag doesn't come out of the rotation. Oh my lord, that was like 40 cents. Sworn Protector, it's not the best orbital, but it's okay. It's an attack fly. A lot of people already write off attack flies. This is an attack fly that basically only works after you get hit. I still like it decently, though. Alright, so we got treasure map now. I'll buy another spirit heart. I'll buy another red heart. I'll buy another bomb. I'll buy another pill. I'll buy the shop out, man. Bad trip. Could save our lives. More likely to probably just not be worthwhile at all, but it could save our lives. Let's move it along and get out of here now. Wouldn't have bought the red heart if I knew that there were so many red hearts available elsewhere. Does piggy bank increase the number of coin drops you get? Because it really seems like we're getting way more nickel and dime drops specifically than you would normally expect. But maybe I'm just happy to have it. I'm not going to complain. Got 3 out of that, but nothing resulted, I guess. That's fine, though. I would really be surprised to see us not become Guppy within the next couple of floors, like on the next deal with the devil. Of course, it can happen, but I think we're in a good spot to make it happen as soon as possible. Curse of Darkness, annoying, of course, but we have no right to really complain about what we're facing because we're so much stronger than it, regardless of what it could be, basically. Still low on bombs, kind of my own fault for blowing up everything that I can see, but at the same time, it's a smart and sound executive decision for us to do so. I do hate enemies that are kind of shadow-based in Curses of Darkness, though. Super, super annoying. And just basically have no visual tell that I can divine because my eyes are bad where the heck they're going to be, but that's okay. It's not like I'm playing with some kind of, you know, physical deformity or ailment or anything right now. We could justify re-rolling the shop, but I should, like, this will give us our re-roll. However, I would like to see if this is our boss room, and it is, so that will, this will take precedent, and then we can buy a charge and use it on our boss room again. I do think boss room takes a little bit of precedent over the shop. There are great shop items. There are shop items I would rather have than any boss item, but I think we already have them in the form of Hive Mind. I would rather have Hive Mind than, like, Magic Mushroom right now, probably, yeah. with our guppy chances and the fact that we have Rotten Baby, I think it could be better. I might be talking out of my ass, though. I think Squeezy's a totally fine pickup. I got no complaints about Squeezy here. I do wish we had a bomb so I could open that golden chest, but I guess that's what our shop is for. Oh, that's fine. It's not a good trade, but it's fine. Like, we're not going to die or anything as a result. Coin purse sucks. Let's re-roll it. Mom's key is one of those mythical items that I was going to be talking about. I really want Mom's key. And actually, I'm really glad we got Mom's key, because I'm about to open this thing back here. And it paid out with a spirit heart and a penny. Maybe not that great, but I'll take it. Let's go clear out the rest of the floor. We'll start with the important rooms. You know, the rooms that have to be done. Could lead to good terminals, like that one, for example. I forgot, by the way, I kind of wrote off Dead Onion. I was like, oh, Dead Onion, we already have piercing shots, so Dead Onion's kind of worthless. Dead Onion is totally not just piercing shots, but spectral tears as well. So that was me being wrong. I want to apologize a little bit to the Dead Onion diehards out there. Spectral tears in and of itself is not necessarily a game-winning pickup, but in addition to other abilities, particularly the ability to fly, as you see in the package deal, Spirit of the Night, it's a really nice, it's a nice helper. So I'm thankful to have it. Hermit. Does it beat Bad Trip? I think it probably beats Bad Trip now. And I know we could just teleport out of our curse room right here and save half a Spirit Heart, but I'm more in... Oh, yeah, that's good enough. I'm more interested in saving this and maybe saving a key on the next floor. Or, you know, we can always teleport out of a boss trap room or something like that if we get the opportunity to. I think Celtic Cross is usually worth it. Usually pays for itself. I kind of just want a Hermit card and leave now, but I'll save it for the next floor. So, like, Boss Rush is not going to happen. And that's totally okay. This has been a great floor for us. We got Mom's Key. We got, other things. No, we got Mom's Key. We got Squeezy. We got pretty much the closest thing we can get to a guarantee for a deal with the devil on the next floor. We got Ceremonial Robes, Celtic Cross. Yeah, that's solid. Abel, a little bit less solid, I guess, but that's okay. This is looking like it's almost inconceivable that we lose. It has happened, and has happened a lot recently, but I'm starting to feel like I'm getting my groove on here. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I am a loser who's probably gonna lose again. Maybe we can find a special room right off the bat here. No. But those pills are not anything to sneeze at. Amnesia sucks, the big one. We at least got a little bit extra money out of that. Let's do this room, but then immediately teleport out to the Hermit room. And I'll find myself getting a little bit lost, but this at least allows us to use a reroll effectively right at the start. Yeah, PhD, for sure. Healed us a little bit, allowed us to get I Can See Forever, which I would have had like 0 chance of getting the secret rooms on an Amnesia floor without it. And there's unlimited keys, so actually it was a really good idea to get that done early, I guess. Ended up working out pretty nicely. So we're looking for item rooms now. Ah, an arcade. That's potentially awesome as well. After the arcade, thank you, Celtic Cross, by the way. After the arcade, it's really item room, boss room, and then we can just go. And I will be, like, completely fine with that. And it's not like we have to worry about our HP in here. It's an easy room. Although I did almost take damage there. Didn't know my own speed there temporarily. And I know where we are now. We're back at the starting area. This is a little bit good from a mental map standpoint. I know that we've already gone to the left, and it was like dead ends. Bomb for a Spirit Heart. Wouldn't mind it, but we don't need it right now. And hopefully we never need it. So I'm assuming that basically this is the only way we haven't fully gone. I might be mistaken, though. There might be some branching paths I didn't see. Looking for item room, boss room. Don't leave until you've seen the item room and the boss room. I don't really care about getting the arcade to pay out. Like with the blood bank, we don't need the HP. The item pedestal might be more valuable. Leech is fine, man. It's gonna lower our ability to stay at an amount of red hearts we want, but it's decent damage. So I'll be content with it. We'll hold on to the health upgrade for now, I'll tell you that. We might be able to use it without losing a Spirit Heart. like, immediately here. That's 2 health upgrades now. Oh, shit. Let's use 1 and then take the other one in. Alright, so we've been to all the special rooms that can be guaranteed on that floor, at least. Now it's going to be about getting this deal with the devil and re-rolling the shit out of it if we don't like it, or if it's an active item that we can pick up, benefit from, and then re-roll. Easiest fight? No deal with the devil. That is a damn shock to me. We'll take the Polaroid and head down to the next floor. That's 2 or 3 floors in a row without a deal with the devil. We can still win this run without becoming Guppy, no question. However, it would be really, really nice after investing so much in the Guppy track to become Guppy, especially with Hive Mind. If not for, you know, necessity's sake, for novelty's sake, for power's sake. Hey. You know the rest of it. Thank you for doing what I could not there, Fly. I appreciate it. We'll just let Leech or Daddy Longlegs or any one of our orbitals finish the job for us there. Still on the lookout for tinted rocks, because this is very nice. If we don't get a deal with the devil here, I'll be amazed. But tinted rocks here are extremely useful for us because we still have not had small rock. Conquest is awful, just terrible. And we will re-roll it if we don't get a deal with the devil, or if we get a great deal with the devil. There's no way I can do it. I can't not take Abaddon right now. We can use our health up later if we want to. And I think that's probably the best of both worlds right there. We could still become Guppy via a curse room, boss trap room, anything of that ilk. Probably straight up is going to be our boss room here. But the Abaddon payout was too high. As much as I would love to become Guppy, the siren song of the Abaddon was just too good. And now we got permanent Polaroid invincibility as well. Thought this had a chance to be our room. I am feeling the burn of not being able to fly. I really wish, like, that's the only thing I'm regretful for right now, but we could have re-rolled it into fucking, you know, Sister Maggie, Brother Bobby. Wasn't necessarily guaranteed that we were going to get a Guppy item if I re-rolled it. I would rather have a Guppy item, but I would rather not re-roll a great item for nothing. And this is not our boss room. I thought it was straight up, but it must be over to the right here a little bit. I doubt that that's going to be a real problem. You know, again, our damage is great. It's not quite world-sundering yet, but it's real good. And this would just be incredible if we could manage to make a... Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. If we could just get a Guppy item in this red chest. 2 Spirit Hearts is... I mean, I guess kind of overkill, because we can only take 1 out anyway. Or if we could get Guppy's paw, or Guppy's head, or Guppy's tail right there. That's obviously literally impossible. But I was holding out hope regardless. Power of positive thinking, man. We could change the code in the game with our minds. Please. Alright, we're going to stand at attack fly interval. I'm not sure if Hive Mind does more damage, or if Hive Mind allows our attack fly to deal more damage, but, you know, why not try it? We will head up to the next floor. Lost a little bit of HP there, but nothing I'd be too frightened about. I think this is a crapshoot. I'm going to try bottom. I think that has the better chance versus top left. Has a couple of other terminals associated with it as well. We might get lucky and find it there. Man, a money equals power pickup. Or a Midas touch pickup, considering we have permanent polar invincibility, would be amazing. But there's a lot of items that would be amazing right now. I don't think I need to go into specifics about what they are, because I've talked about them ad nauseum. And we don't have a really good chance of getting them right meow. That wasn't a Super Troopers reference necessarily, more of just give me Guppy, please. Okay, not that I have anything against Super Troopers. Who are you, Michael A.L. Fox? Yo, dog, why isn't Super Troopers your favorite movie of all time? It's okay. No, why isn't it your favorite movie of all time? You didn't ask Michael A.L. Fox about Super Troopers. You got an extra like hour and a half to kill. He's a super fan. He's super fanny. So yes, I got rid of our health uphill to take High Priestess. We can go back and get the health upgrade while using High Priestess on this room, which was kind of like my principal reasoning behind it. Also, I only really want to use the health upgrade if we find ourselves in a situation where I'll die if I don't, because I would much prefer to just have, like, permanent Polaroid invincibility that allows me to do awesome things against these bosses. You can do an attack fly. Oh, we were so close. Then I would have 1 extra HP. But 1 extra HP could make us survive, so there is that. And that was a relatively easy cathedral. I'm feeling confident, feeling firm, feeling good, feeling aroused, feeling ornery, feeling all the feelings at the same time. No? Alright. I think I'll take the speed and range upgrade. We could use both of those stats, and I think we'll re-roll everything else. I can make a case for Mom's Wig. I've shied away lately from taking Libra. And the reason I have shied away from it is that I don't fully understand its effects. And whenever I try to ask people when I'm streaming the NLSS what Libra does, there are some people that are helpful, but they get drowned out by people that are trying to cover up for their own lack of information or their own lack of knowledge by saying, shouldn't you know this with 500 episodes in the game? Look, I probably should, but at the same time, you know, I'm asking for feedback here. I forgot that I can't fly, so I walked over that creep. At the same time, I would like to know how Libra really works so I could use it in the future and make decisions on the fly about whether it would be worthwhile for me. As of right now, I pretty much only use Libra when it shows up in conjunction with, well, not in conjunction, but on the same run as I have soy milk. So, right now, I don't think Libra is factoring too heavily into my plans. I don't think that'll end up mattering. And we got lucky. This is a pretty good layout for very quickly eliminating directions. Like, it's not like there's 2 huge paths. Instead, there's 4 smaller paths that end more quickly. So it could be like a zero-sum game. Like, we could end up going to the exact same number of rooms that we would go to, but that's only one possibility. There's a pretty good chance that we just find the boss room earlier and, as a result, bleed out less HP. Like, drastically less HP. Mom's Wig is a huge pickup for us there. Anything that generates spiders with Hive Mind is just, it's a blessing, for sure. I really thought one of them would die. They were both so close. That's on me, though. 2 of diamonds, might as well. This is yet another non-dead end. That's okay, though. We found it quickly. We've still got a really good amount of HP. And just mathematically, we can look at it right now and be like, we're going to have, like, 5, technically, periods of permanent Polaroid invincibility. Can we lose with 5 periods of permanent Polaroid invincibility? Like, if I literally spend all the time I'm not invincible taking damage, can we lose? And the answer is maybe. I actually don't know. We might be mathematically, like, eliminated from the possibility of losing. We might not be. I'm not trying to be cocky about it. I'm just saying that we're in a good spot. I'm going to do one more room just so we get the double reroll, and then we're going to try this out. Very quick finish here, considering we also missed boss rush. That's been happening a ton lately. There's our rerolls right there. Still got death. Knock him out. And pestilence, you don't really stand much of a chance. Another key, that'll make all the difference. If I could get the health upgrade with a half heart, I would take it. Otherwise, can't necessarily justify it. I know that Odd Mushroom is a damage downgrade for us, but the increased rate of fire, I think, more than makes up for it. Let's do it. And again, there we go. With increased range, that's a huge bonus for us as well. Yeah, we were beyond the mathematical point of elimination, assuming we were doing damage during our permanent Polaroid invincibility periods, I think. Can't be too far off. Anyway, I didn't even try to avoid taking damage there. For now, though, that was a really good run. We'll be back with an Eden run next. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.